Dan, let's talk about the program. Obviously, we created the program. We love it. It's very successful. But we'd like you to talk about maybe the broader view of the program and its elements.
Sure. So, well, I talk to a lot of people about Elevate because, I talk to them about treatment and rehab, and everyone has the same kind of questions like, well, what makes you different? I say, well, we're different. Well, how? And there's a lot that goes into that, but I'll try to break it down in a way that's not too overwhelming. But I think the first thing is that the culture is very positive. And what I mean by that is that it's not a medical, clinical type environment. It's more like a retreat summer camp environment, in that everybody who works here is really happy to see you and see you get better. And we're in your corner, and we don't treat you like you have a disease and you're sick, but instead that you're going through challenges that we're familiar with, because nearly all of us have been through those ourselves, and we're just here to support you and get you through that.
Yeah, so like Dallas and I noticed that we'll hear a lot of times at graduation, clients just coming down and, starting to be around everybody else. They've said, why is everybody here so happy? Like at first It kind of freaks them out because they're not used to that. That's not the world they've come from. And they definitely don't associate positivity with rehab or getting better. It's usually a very somber and serious experience. So we often hear that from our clients.
Well, that's been kind of like the traditional model a little bit, like people take it very seriously. And it is serious business. Of course, it's life and death. However, the way out is not to get really, really serious and dark about it. It's actually to try to, emote as much positivity as possible.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. I think you also can only live in that emotional tone for so long. You can't just, be always in session. You can't always be talking about your past and your feelings and these things that happen. So I would agree 100% that is one of the big separators, is like the culture and the environment and the positivity and the outlook on treatment and on living life.
Right, and that's a lot of what we're trying to teach the clients here, that being sober doesn't have to be a very sad and miserable thing. You don't have to white knuckle it every day of your life just to not use or drink. And so a lot of that comes with, obviously a lot of internal work to get to that place, but also just being in an environment where it is a positive place for you to be.
Right. I mean, at the end of the day, if you're sober but you hate your life and you hate getting up every day, I mean, what kind of life is that?
What's the point?
Right.
Yeah.
So, we try to make sobriety, a fun experience where you're excited about life.